And it's Trent in a two-guard. And for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Josh Richardson out there with Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. They get it again. Kleba, the pass to Porzingis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you can't allow Porzingis to get this positioning, guys. I mean, he's too big and skilled, and he showed it there.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide-open looks. But you got to remember, Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
Just 2 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Lillard against Doncic. Now, here's Lillard. Takes the 3. Kleba with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. A three-pointer off the mark. Lillard attacking. Doncic with the block.
You know, I like that Doncic, guys, doesn't back down on defense and tries to make it hard for his opponents.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis. It's blocked. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Snatched up. Kicks it out to Lillard. And stolen by Richardson. Porzingis looking it over. Here's Doncic. Pass to Kleba. Richardson gets a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
Well, I love the size Richardson gives you in the backcourt. And also the shooting.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Lillard against Doncic. Lillard the pass to Trent. Here's Cantor. Good on the bucket.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Now here's Doncic. A pass to Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Here's Lillard. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Off target with his 3.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Doncic. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that may be going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. Johnson comes in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Anthony finds Lillard. Shoots over Brunson. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Anthony.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 5. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Hardaway against Hood. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Trailblazers trail by 3. Moving it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this game. Both free throws good from Hood. 1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. For 3, Richardson. Good on the triple. Richardson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Dallas.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Portland, no good that time either.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Mavericks leading by 4. Richardson outside. Back to Brunson. Fires for 3. He can't get that one. And it's Portland the other way. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Hood for 3. The Trailblazers rebound.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Powell finds Johnson. Hardaway with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Here's Giles. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Lillard, following the score by Dallas. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fast break, here they come. Goes up, and he gets off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Passes it to Anthony. Lots of room. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian Lillard's range, wow, he discussed it.
I'm training in the summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Hardaway is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And here's Brunson. Kicks it to Doncic. Clock at 6. Cauley Stein dishes to Doncic. From 11 feet away. Misses off the left iron. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. They trail by 3. Hood, and the layup's good off the glass. Hood's got 7.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Dallas calls timeout. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but You know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Portland's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Cantor. Here's Trent. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
And where Finney-Smith really made strides last season, his consistency from range.
And you know, Greg, it was really his defense, the work ethic he brings, the effort level. I mean, that's always been there. I watched this kid play in college, and that's always been part of his package. But as an NBA wing, you've got to be able to knock down shots and help space the floor if you want to find your way into the lineup. And to Finney-Smith's credit, he's done that and has become a valuable part of the rotation.
Here's Trent. Off target from outside.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, I like how close Porzingis gets to the rim. I mean, he knows when he's this deep, the defense really has no chance to keep him from dunking.
Kicks it out to Jones. Puts up a three. Offensive rebound. And Covington stays with it.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Kleber, the pass to Porzingis. A beautiful reverse layup. Porzingis has got 10 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Johnson comes in for Maxi Kleber, and Josh Richardson subbed in for Hardaway. Kicks it out to Lillard, just 5 on the clock. On deep. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And Porzingis, here we go, and that one drops. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
You know, guys, 7-footers usually don't dribble and drive that smoothly, but that's why they call Porzingis the unicorn.
Trent gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
There's the call on James Johnson. That's his first foul. Portland's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. And a deep three from Lillard. And another three for Portland.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Porzingis passes to Richardson, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Here's Cantor. He feeds it to Jones. Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
They get the rebound. Richardson kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Finney Smith's got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Jones. Over in the corner, Lillard. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Lillard's got the lead up to 2 now for Portland.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
A lot of their offense has come off the bench tonight, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for us here.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. XCU's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Enes Kanter, Robert Covington out there with Jones. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Trent in at the 2. And here's Doncic from the arc. No good from Finney Smith. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. A 2-point game.
Unselfishness, always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Lillard against Doncic. Kicks it out to Richardson. Kleber, the pass to Finney Smith. Sinks the triple. Finney Smith's got 9 points.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Trent, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Porzingis, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Runs in the pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And that one's good, Lillard.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Johnson with it. To the middle. Here's Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Simons. Pass to Giles. 5 to shoot. Simons, the pass to Hood. Powell with the steal. Now, here's Richardson. Not a lot of room. Powell dishes to Hardaway. For the lead. No good that time, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Left side, Hood. Passes to Simons. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Now, here's Richardson. He's tightly guarded. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Kicks it out to Lillard. From outside the arc. Powell pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Brunson. Richardson the pass to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot for the lead. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Lillard, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Willie Cauley-Stein.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Powell kicks to Hardaway. There's the pass to Brunson. Second chance effort, the feed to Powell. And that one, good. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. And I think he's only going to get better down there.
And Lillard gets it to go.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Dallas calls timeout. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Johnson, he's checked in for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Josh Richardson. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And, boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Here's Lillard, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Pass to Hood. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off inside.
Oh, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Inside, Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Here's Trent. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one's on Johnson.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Seven seconds left in the third. Hardaway for three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trail Blazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Kleber is the four with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney Smith in at the three spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Portland trailing here. Now Lillard uses the glass to finish the layup. Lillard's got 12 points in just the second half.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Here's Finney Smith. His three-pointers off the mark. And for Portland, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Here's Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by one.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. is a competitor now, showing you some real toughness. He's not going to give you an inch. He's going to fight you to the finish.
Now a timeout called by Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
Jones checked in for the Trailblazers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics, because we've got a tight one here tonight.
On the wing, Hardaway. That savvy little up fake there. Cool in the D. Now it's a 6-point Dallas lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Dallas.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Doncic feeling it out. He's looking for Kleber and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And the basket by Lillard.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Doncic right side. To the inside. And Kleber slams it in.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard the pass to Trent. Doncic with the steal. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Porzingis. Now, here's Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Dallas calls timeout. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Inside, Kleba lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kleba's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs. Lillard with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. And Lillard gets it to go.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
Doncic passes to Richardson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's Lillard missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Dallas.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Porzingis.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
A different look for Dallas. Owundu's checked in, and Trey Burke subbed in for Josh Richardson. Brunson scanning the floor. Dallas moving it around. The offensive rebound. Here's Owundu. But they recover it. There's the triple. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simons, and it's blocked. Here's Brunson, off target. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, a come-from-behind victory. What was your mindset as you stormed back?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.